So here we are. Again, Marcelo really wasn't necessarily the first to do this, but he revolutionized people's understanding of attacking the back. Why? Because showed that being successful in the back is generally a function of how well we control our opponent's upper body. It's not so much what we do with our hooks. Okay, the hooks are important, they keep us connected, but just as important or more so is our connection chest to back with our opponent's upper body. Okay, this is what guarantees us access to the neck. Okay? So we're going to work on developing this connection. Okay? A lot of these techniques I learned from Marcelo. Some of them I just figured out by watching and by watching in other competitors and by trial and error in the academy. Okay? What I really like to do here is make sure that I have a connection with my head too, because I don't want my opponent slipping out this open side. Okay, so I'm going to try to put my shin over his shoulder if I can. And we're going to start with the easy side to recompose from. Okay, so we're going to start if my opponent falls or takes me or I take him. Okay, no hooks, to this side over here. Okay, again, I keep my chest tight. Okay, I'm going to scoop myself out, and now I'm going to work on escaping my elbow off the ground, like a previous choke. Okay, so I'm going to get my elbow off the ground here. I keep my head in position. Now I escape my hips back, sit through again, and sit my opponent up. Notice, my opponent doesn't move significantly up, down, or left and right from the start position. Okay? So here we are again. This is the easier side to maintain. We have the harness. We fall. We stay glued chest to back. I escape this elbow. Scoop my hips back. Sit my knee through again, similar to knee pillow, and pull my opponent back to neutral. Okay. From this position, it's very easy to reconnect with the hooks. Okay. So let's look at that from this angle. The over-under, always protecting our attacking side. Okay, come to this side. Okay, I'm going to work to escape this elbow. So I'm going to sit up, escape the elbow, keeping my harness tight. Now I move my hips back, bring my knee in high, okay, and sit back up. Notice, there's no space that develops. My opponent finishes in the same position he starts in. Okay. He doesn't move significantly down or up my body. Either of those movements can lead to an escape, okay? Or from side to side, either of those movements can lead to a disconnecting of my harness. Okay, so one more time from this angle. Okay, strong connection with the head. Sit up, escape the elbow, bring the hips out, sit back through, and I'm back in the start position. Okay, let's look at this from behind. I have the over-under, strong head position. We come to this side. Okay, I'm going to sit up and escape my elbow. Get my legs out of the way. Sit back through. Sit up here. Okay, without losing any ground. Okay, this time, okay, we're going to practice again without the help of our hooks for control. Okay, we're going to take our opponent is going to take us to the weak side. Now notice, if I don't keep my chin in position, I like to hook my chin really over his shoulder. But if I don't keep my head in position, it's going to be much too easy for him to scrape his shoulders to the mat here. Okay, so if he puts his shoulders towards the mat, it's going to be really easy for me to start getting disconnected from the back. Okay, so as I fall, I keep my head sealing off this space, and I keep myself locked on tightly with the harness. Now as he moves out to the side, okay, I'm also going to move back, scoot my hips back, and I'm going to throw a lazy hook in with this top leg here. Okay? Now I'm going to put myself on the ball of my other foot and drive, turning my opponent over. Now I sit through, back to neutral with the hooks. Hey, again, this is a technique that I learned from Marcelo. I was looking probably for 3 or 4 years for a good solution to this problem. What happens from the over-under when someone goes to your weak side? Okay? So as he goes, I make sure that I keep my connection with my head. As he continues to move away from me, I'm going to scoot back and I'm going to throw this leg in as a lazy hook. Okay? Now I bend my offside leg. I'm going to drive my opponent to try to make him turn belly down, exposing his back again, sitting through, back to control. So again, my chest is glued to my opponent's back. Okay? We go to the dangerous side. My chin and head prevent him from popping out. At the same time, I can't let him reach back and grab my head. So I have to keep him tight here. Okay? I'm going to scoot out and throw this hook in. Right away, I bend this leg back and drive. And I'm going to hold my knee back inside, pull him on top, and again, I have a good opportunity to choke. Yeah.